Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Faye and today I'm going to share my experience of what has been going on in my life this year. I was diagnosed with breast implant illness by my family doctor and I have one ruptured implant. Of course, I need these implants to be removed as soon as possible, but doctors here in Canada, they are totally refusing to have me as a patient to do my surgery, and I'd like to explain to you guys what exactly is happening. So for those who are not familiar with breast implant illness, it's basically a very long list of symptoms that can have in someone's body once they have a silicone implant. The symptoms can cause terrible health issues, and because of that, thousands and thousands of women are having their implants removed, and once they do it, they gain their health back. If you want to know more about breast implant illness, you can Google it. There are so many women sharing their experience, and nowadays you can find a lot of information about that on the internet. But when I had my surgery done, we were not talking about this. I had my surgery done about a decade already. The surgery was done in January of 2012. And right after the surgery, I started to have a very bad rash around my breasts. And because I have sensitive skin, honestly, at that time, I couldn't relate this being caused by my implants because no one ever talked about breast implant illness at that time. Nobody was talking about silicone implants having allergy reactions or anything like that. I was living in the United States. I was very busy studying there. So honestly, at that time, I didn't stop to think why and how this was happening. And when I start having these rashes, I can't wear a bra, I can't wear a gym top or even working out because it gets really worse. It gets really, really itchy. And I just want to be home wearing a t-shirt with nothing underneath or wearing a loose top until this goes away. But over time, I started to have lots of other symptoms. I started to have IBS issues. I started to have sleep apnea, acne problems. Even when I was taking my regular medicine for hormones to avoid that, it was still happening. Hair loss, very weak nails, lots of bladder infections, lots of migraines. And one of the symptoms that worried me the most was difficulty swallowing, and because of that I developed a very bad anxiety. So I've done so many blood work or so many different exams. I've seen so many different specialists. I've been to dermatologists, to allergists, to sleep clinics, to cardiologists, gastro. I've done endoscopies, constantly had my thyroid checked, and just to have all these specialists tell me there's nothing wrong with your body. And that was very frustrating because I was having like problems, like things that were health issues, and nobody could find a cause. And my family doctor actually was having a hard time to diagnose me because these symptoms were so random. So it has been so frustrating to deal with all these symptoms that this year I made a decision in my mind. It was January 2021. I was praying actually, and I asked God, the divine energy, the universe, to help me find an answer to this. I was really bothered by that. I was really frustrated, and I wanted an answer. I needed an answer because my body was telling me something was wrong, but I couldn't figure out why. I couldn't understand what was happening. So I made an appointment with my family doctor in January, and I talked to her. And I told her that I was concerned and I wanted this to be solved. Like I needed an answer. And I told her, I'm going to keep coming back here until I find it. And she understood my concern, of course, and she told me something like this, like she didn't think there was anything that was really threatening my health because I didn't have like fever, infection related symptoms. But she understood my concern and she believed me, and she was going to help me, of course. So she referred me to an allergist because my body was very itchy. This was another symptom that I was having early this year. I was really itchy, and I also had this rash. I have this rash here right now. Let me show you guys. Here. I posted on Instagram and on my Brazilian YouTube channel. This is how it was looking last week. This rash only happens in this area. Okay, it's always here on the sides and around the boobs and between the boobs. So she sent me to an allergist. The allergist did some tests, didn't find anything, of course, and she was talking to me, and I started to tell her that this rash only happened around my breasts, and I had implants. And she told me exactly this, that she didn't know that silicone breast implants could cause allergies. But as an allergist, she knew that anything foreign in your body, inside your body, can trigger an allergy reaction, small allergy reaction, or a very dramatic one. So she said this also to my family doctor, and my family doctor called me saying that she was really glad that I saw that allergist because she finally thought that she figured out what was going on with me. And she told me, you probably have breast implant illness. I'm so glad you saw this allergist, because when she told me what could be going on with you, it was a light bulb. I've had patients in the past that had the same issues or very similar issues like you're having right now, and once they had the implants removed, these issues were gone. So I'm going to diagnose you with breast implant illness, and we're going to try to find a doctor to do your EXPLANT surgery. But she also explained to me that because breast implant illness is not an actual illness, although there are lots of evidence, there's not a scientific proof, so doctors tend to overlook, and you got to be prepared to have your case denied from many doctors. But we're gonna work on that, and we're gonna find one that it's going to accept you as a patient and do your surgery. So this happened early in this year. It's October already, and I haven't found a doctor that accepted me as a patient. And in this meantime, I also find out that one of my implants is ruptured. And what bothers me is the fact that having a ruptured implant is considered something urgent. It's not an emergency, but it's urgent. You're not supposed to live with a ruptured implant inside your body. And I depend 100% on a doctor to do this procedure. What am I going to do? So if you live in Canada, you know how things work here. Healthcare system in Canada is all public. There's no such a thing as private healthcare system. Like there's no such a thing as going to doctor and paying for them to do something for you. Everything's done through the public healthcare system. However, aesthetic procedures or surgeries, those you can go to the doctor, book an appointment, and pay. And if you do that, you're going to get it quite fast. But anything that is health related has to go through this system. My case is health related, breast implant illness, and even the ruptured implant. But I have an implant because I've done a cosmetic surgery once, right? So doctors, the plastic surgeons, they can deny my case. And that's what they're doing because they want me to pay them a lot more money than they would get paid by the government to do that. So honestly, this bothers me that my family doctor tries to reach for a doctor saying that her patient has a health issue and they really don't care. For this reason, of course, I had to go to plan B. I am arranging to do my surgery in Brazil, in my home country. That's actually where I did the surgery first. So I contacted my doctor, the one that had done my surgery. I had an online appointment with him. He doesn't do online appointments. He doesn't like it, but he did it for me because I am already his patient and we are talking to arrange the surgery. So once things are more clear, have more clear information, I'm going to come back here and tell you guys again. Hopefully I'll be able to do my surgery there. Makes me relieved and excited because honestly, I can't wait to have the explant surgery done. So if you think this is some valuable information, please share. And actually, I'd like to say a big thank you to all the brave women that I've seen watch the videos about, and I've seen on Instagram and here on the internet sharing their experience. Because of them, we are able to track our symptoms fast, and because of them, doctors are taking breast implant illness more seriously. Not all of them. Some tend to overlook, but some of them are taking it serious. And these brave women are making a difference on other women's lives. So I'll be back here sharing more information about my next appointment, about my explant surgery that hopefully it's going to happen soon. So please subscribe here to my channel. Follow me on my Instagram. I'm always posting there as well on my Insta stories. I actually post there first because it's easier, right? Here it takes a while to record the video, to edit the video, to upload it. But anyways, if you don't have Instagram, just subscribe. I'll be here sharing more info with you about this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Beijo. Ciao.